Hello everybody, my name is Kate Olaf and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you my $1,000 mistake. And yes, this was a real mistake that I made a couple of years back. Honestly, I didn't want to make this video because looking back, I should have known better. But unfortunately, the marketing schemes got a hold of my brain and didn't allow me to really think clearly. So I figured that I'd be selfish if I didn't willingly share this information with you so that you don't fall into the same trap that I did. This $1,000 mistake can be explained in 2 words: Joshua Crisp. Joshua Crisp is an author slash speaker slash social media mogul slash e-commerce expert. You've probably seen this guy all over Instagram and YouTube running his ads for his Amazon FBA courses. And they kinda sound something like this. Do you like Lamborghinis and fast cars? Do you hate your 9-to-5 job? Would you rather make 6 figures a month just off your laptop while joining me on the beaches of Cabo? Yeah, well, I can show you how. Just click my button down below where I can teach you how to make millions of dollars on Amazon. If you've already seen those videos, then you already know where this is going. So there I am in high school trying to figure out my entrepreneurial spirit. And I figured, what better way than to start my own online business? And I ended up coming across Joshua Crisp multiple times, and he made it seem so easy and simple. I remember being in a preview video call where random people join online and Joshua basically just explains his course for an hour. And I remember being so mad because for an hour Josh just talked about how great his course was and how much money you were gonna make, but didn't actually explain to you what you were going to be learning. I was so mad that I just decided to send it. I mean, how hard could it be? You just research some products, purchase them, ship them to Amazon, sell them, and then boom, you start making some money. And so with very little research, I ended up purchasing the course for what I believe was $997. I started out with the first couple of modules on the program and quickly realized that this was going to be a lot more work than I had thought. I mean, I was ready to work and learn, but I wasn't ready to legit start my own business. And don't get me wrong, the information in the course was actually really helpful, but I had just felt that I bit off way more than I could chew. See, on the ads, he made it seem so simple and easy, and then when you end up purchasing the course, you realize how much work is actually involved. The reality was that this was a real online business, however, it was going to take a lot of work and time before you ever started making real money. So, after a couple of modules, I just decided to quit.
I quit.
I wasn't physically ready or mentally ready to start a full-on business. You needed some money up front to be able to purchase products, source products, and up until that point, I had spent all my money on buying the stupid course. It was a rude awakening that I was not expecting at all. To be honest with you, I was expecting an easy course that quickly taught me how to create a super successful online business. There's a quote by Theodore Roosevelt that says, "Nothing worth having comes easy." And I wish I would have seen that quote before I saw those dumb ads. But this is how those online ads are so successful, because they capture your curiosity and they make it seem so easy. The reality is nothing in life comes easy, and those ads that you're seeing, those businesses that Joshua built, have taken years to make. So to think that you're just going to replicate their business in a couple months and start making a ton of money so you could fly to Cabo and be chilling on the beach while working on your laptop, it's just really foolish. Now, I'd like to point out the course was extremely helpful. It was very in-depth and it was really useful if you are serious about starting your own online business. At my old job, we actually used another course created by another Amazon seller to help us create that side of our business. And the course was phenomenal. It taught us the ins and the outs and how we should go about new things. But we didn't become millionaires in a couple of months. In fact, it took us trial and error over many months before we even began to make a little profit. So the reality was that even though there were 2 to 3 of us working on it full time for months, we weren't looking to make any money for a while. And take note, that's with the course guiding us every step of the way. So what's the takeaway from this video? What's the lesson that I'd like to share? Well, it's this. Nothing worth having comes easy. And yes, I stole that from Roosevelt. But it is so true, and when considering this quote, it makes it easy to make decisions when you're faced with these ridiculous ads that are trying to sell you some get-rich-quick scheme. And let me say this, some of those ads aren't get-rich-quick schemes like the one Josh has, but they don't necessarily tell you in the ad how much work it's actually going to entail. And unless you're born into a super wealthy rich family where you don't have to work for the rest of your life, if you want to become successful, it takes a lot of sacrifice and many years of hard work. Nobody who's made it, including Joshua Crisp, has made it within a year. You have to understand that most successful people have worked for decades to get in the position where they are. And that's the biggest lesson that I learned from paying Joshua Crisp $1,000 of my hard-earned money. Do not fall for the ads. They're really just there to make the person on the screen a ton of money. At my old job, my boss and coworker were actually interested to see how much money these guys actually made off their courses. And I want to say that the other Amazon seller whose course we bought for the business made about like $1 million every time he dropped the course for purchase. These guys have the ability to make a ton of money now because they worked so hard in the previous years. Just like if you're watching this video right now. Give my channel a couple of years and you will see this late night progression turn into real dollar bills. Hopefully. So as of right now, your boy is not getting paid for making this content, so make sure to subscribe. That way you can follow the journey and progression of growth. So that's going to do it for this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the content, as well as tap the notification bell when you subscribe. That way you don't miss out on any of my new videos. If you don't follow me on my socials, I am posting there quite a bit these days, so make sure to follow me at Cade Olaf everywhere. And as always, I'm Cade Olaf, and I will see you in the next one.